Hello guys, welcome to FC Sean Predicts Champions League Matchday 6, which is going to take place on Tuesday. And without further ado, let's go to the first match. The first match is 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 against Celtic. Unfortunately, 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 is not in a good run out of their last 5 games. They have 3 draws and 2 losses in all competitions. Celtic is the opposite. Out of their last 9 games, they have 8 wins and 1 draw. And fun fact, the last time they have met was 10 years ago. Both teams won at home. Accordingly, 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗃 won 4-3 and Celtic won 1-0 at home. This match is a little bit tricky since 𝗗𝗏𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗃 is playing at home. Celtic being in a good form, I'm going to lean more towards Celtic. And my prediction for this game would be 2-3 for Celtic. The next match will be Girona against Liverpool. Unfortunately, Girona is not having a good run either. Out of their last 5 matches, they only have 1 win in all competitions. And the last time losing to Real Madrid at home 3-0. Liverpool is the complete opposite, beating Real Madrid 2-0 at home and Manchester City 2-0 at home. This match, unfortunately, is not going to be too good for Girona fans. I believe Liverpool is going to do it, but it's not going to be a high-scoring game. I predict 0-2 for Liverpool. On to the next one, Atalanta Real Madrid. I'm looking forward for this game. Atalanta, OMG. Out of last 10 games, they won 9 of them, leading in Serie A. They are just killing it. They're just killing in all competitions. Beating Milan and Roma in their last 2 matches just shows how good they are right now, in a good form. I watched Real Madrid-Girona game. I believe that Real Madrid is waking up to compete in La Liga and the Champions League as well. And beating Girona in an away match 3-0, it was not a bad result at all. And they have all the chances to beat Atalanta. But considering Atalanta being in a fantastic form themselves, this one is going to be a very, very interesting match. I'm really looking forward to this one. And especially considering that Rodrigo and Vinicius are coming back. But can they do it against Atalanta in an away game? If anyone can do it, it would be Real Madrid. But we cannot forget that Atalanta is looking for a revenge. UEFA Super Cup game back in August of this year, where they lost to Real Madrid 2-0. So they definitely want to take their revenge on them at home, being in a fantastic form right now. Look, I'm looking forward to this match. I don't think any of the teams are taking the whole 3 points. And my prediction for this game is 2-2. On to the next one, Leverkusen against Inter. I'm looking forward to this match as well. Leverkusen has their striker Patrick Schick injured, who scored 6 goals in his last 4 matches, alongside with Victor Boniface, who's also out, and most likely none of them will be playing against Inter. And one more fun fact, it will be interesting to watch Inter's Hakan Çalhanoğlu to play against his former team, where he played 115 games and scored 28 goals. This one is a bit tricky to predict. I can see the winner here. That's why I'm predicting this game low scoring 1-1 draw. On to the next one, Brest against PSV. This one is a little tricky to predict, but considering PSV is on a fly right now and Brest is not in their best form, PSV form is like just fantastic right now. They're scoring so many goals. So if I had to predict this one, I would just say that PSV is going to score a last-minute screamer and just take all 3 points home with them. So my prediction is 1-2 for PSV. On to the next one, FC Bruges against Sporting. And considering Sporting lost their 2 domestic matches, the last ones, not looking good. I know it's the Champions League. Sometimes you can ignore the domestic form, but still I would lean more towards Bruges doing the job here, considering Bruges actually drew in an away game against Celtic, who was in a fly, and beating Aston Villa at home. It's just, I think they're just going to get it done. And my prediction for this match is 2-1. On to the next one, Red Bull Leipzig against Aston Villa. Unfortunately, both of these teams are not having a great form currently. And considering that Red Bull Leipzig missing their key players like Castello, Lukeba, and Xavi Simons, who could help greatly against Aston Villa, despite considering that it's not the easiest task to go to Red Bull Leipzig and get any point from there. But I just believe that Aston Villa is going to do it, get it done, score second half winner towards the end of the game. My prediction for this game is 1-2 for Aston Villa. On to the next one, Salzburg against PSG. PSG is having a horrible Champions League and their domestic form is not great, even if they're leading the table. Their last 2 draws against mid-table teams doesn't show that They're doing great, but I believe this is the turning point for PSG. They will just travel to Salzburg, score 3 goals, and bring 3 points home. And my prediction for this game is 1-3 for PSG. On to the next one, Shakhtar against Bayern Munich. Unfortunately, Shakhtar actually cannot play at home. And considering that they're not demonstrating bad football at all, this game is going to be interesting to watch. But I believe Bayern Munich will score a couple of goals in the second half and win this game 1-3. Thank you guys for joining my Champions League predictions Matchday 6. Please don't forget to subscribe and leave your comments and your predictions. And see you until next time.